Can one book really be worth $1.5 million?
If you can find the secret in the book, you can have anything you want.
The greatest book on success that's ever been written.
Without question, this single book has had a greater influence than any other work of its kind.
Whatever the human mind can conceive, the human mind can achieve.
It is the power to take possession of your own mind and direct it to whatever ends you may desire.
I would visualize things coming to me that I want.
Just decide, and then from that point, the universe is going to get out your way.
So you see him turn into a lot of books like The Secret, books from Tony Robbins. The origin of that material is nearly 100 years old, which was written in 1925 by Napoleon Hill.
I knew that I had drawn that into my life, and it changed the way I thought about my life forever.
You are creating that law of attraction and it will become reality.
And all success begins with a clear picture in your mind of precisely what you want from life.
My fascination with Napoleon Hill actually began at the very beginning of my marketing journey. I went to my very first marketing seminar. Multiple speakers talked about like mindset, like that part of it. I think once or twice people asked like, who here's Read, Think, and Grow Rich? And everyone's hands go up in the audience except for me. I'm looking around, I'm like, oh, like I'm the only one who hasn't read this book yet. These people are all more successful than me. And I was like, I have to go read this book.
When the last page of Think and Grow Rich was read, the man who then stood and walked out into the world was a changed man.
So that night I went on eBay and actually found somebody who had created an audio CD set of them reading Think and Grow Rich.
The reason Think and Grow Rich has withstood the test of time is because it rests on the broad, clean foundation that everything begins with an idea.
So then over the next 2 or 3 weeks as I was driving to my office and back, I had the CDs in my car and I started listening to Think and Grow Rich. And that was the first time I ever heard it, and the first time I felt impressed by Napoleon Hill. And I learned all sorts of important lessons from that, like definiteness of purpose. Like how do you like pick something and move forward with purpose? And what's the plan you move forward with? You know, in my mind I was like, this is what everyone's doing who's successful, therefore it's gospel to me. I'm gonna just do what he said. And so I started implementing the things from the book Think and Grow Rich. And fast forward, 20 years later, I built a good empire, but it came off of the personal development foundations for Napoleon Hill. But a couple of years ago, we were thinking about selling ClickFunnels. And I remember asking Tony Robbins, like, should I sell it? Should we not sell it?
You love what you do. You light up when you do. I love being around you when you talk. You all get immense ClickFunnels. It's like, wow. it's like Jesus has come to earth and is coming through his body. It's a beautiful thing, So for you to sell that is really exciting right now. I don't know if it'll be exciting 5 years from now, unless you found the next most exciting thing that you're going to go build and make happen and go do.
That's where I started thinking, like, I don't know the next step. Like, what is it? Like, this is what I've been obsessed with, is marketing and business and funnels. And I didn't really have a next step, and it got me thinking about other things I'm passionate about.
Again, this is made out of sheepskin, cotton paper.
About that time is when I met a rare book collector, someone who specialized in one genre of books, and they were LDS Mormon books.
This is the earliest known image of Joseph Smith. This is as close as you can get to seeing Joseph Smith.
I was on eBay and I found something really, really cool that I wanted to buy. And these were old books from the early 1800s, books that are super rare and expensive, but they're so magical and they smell so cool. And I became obsessed with like these old books. And that kind of started this fascination. And I was like, well, there's other books, other things I'm excited about. Like there are rare books in other genres and things. And I started searching around just for other things I'm passionate about, like marketing and business and personal development. And one day I typed in Napoleon Hill, and there's tons of different things I was looking through, and I don't know what's good or what's not good. And I remember there's a button where you can sort, and I decided to sort it from highest price to lowest. And when I did that, the #1 Napoleon Hill was the first edition Laws of Success, and it was for sale for $1.5 million. And I was just like, that is a lot of money. There's no more expensive, there's no better, there's no more unique piece on this planet for Napoleon Hill than the first edition Laws of Success. It was published 3 years before the actual Laws of Success books came out, and there's only one on this planet. I was like, I want it so bad, but like $1.5 million, like $1.5 million. It's like, is that worth it for some old books?
Do you mind if I have someone look at them?
The first thing we need to see is whether or not it's a first edition.
First edition, that's what you want, the first book printed.
It's also about taking part of a larger legacy.
The blueprint for success that was given to Napoleon Hill is literally the foundation of the whole success, motivation, positive mental attitude world.
Oh, Psychology magazine from what year? Come on now, 1929. This is when. So I started buying things here and there, just dabbling as I would look at obviously the biggest one, the one I wanted the most, and try to like ease the pain of like the desire of the one that made no logical sense. Oh yeah, dude. 1806, Morals and Abstracts. Morals by way of abstracts. And so that kind of started the journey. I started buying things here and there. I did find a first edition Think and Grow Rich. It was a couple $1,000s. I remember buying that. I found an original copy of the Master Keys system. I bought that. Yes, the word success on 3 times and the word secrets, therefore.
Write a book called Success, something secret. Just a little bit.
Walt Disney had a book called The Secrets of the World. I love eBay. I've been told I have an eBay addiction. People tell me that they want to delete the app from my phone, they want to ban me from the site, they want to block all IPs, ability in our office to get to eBay. Dude, this one's awesome. It smells so good. So Jenny, what are your thoughts about this
This hoard?
I wouldn't so much call myself a hoarder as much as a collector. They're different, right? And we're almost 30,000 books now. Before we even started like ordering for real, this is all like me dabbling. I bought an issue of Napoleon Hill magazine. It was the first edition from 1919. I think I spent $5,000 or $6,000, and it was just one issue of a magazine, but they're really rare. And I was like, oh, I got an issue of 1919 original Napoleon Hill magazine, which was really cool. And I'm looking at everything, and then there's this card in the box that basically, the card said, hey, if you're interested, I have a whole bunch of other Napoleon Hill stuff. We should, let me know if you want more things. And normally I see those things and I just kind of throw them away, but for some reason I felt this tug of like, okay. So I took a picture of the card and I texted that number with that picture so he knew who he was talking to. He said, hope you enjoy the Hill material and that it was received in perfect condition. Are you a big Napoleon fan or collector? And they sent a picture of Napoleon Hill with a whole bunch of other pictures around it. And he said, here's a quick shot of some of my favorites. I was like, I've never seen these pictures before. I wrote back and said, yeah, he's one of my heroes and also I'm a collector of old books. I said, this is one of your listings too, right? I think that might have been his. And so just jokingly I wrote back, I said, well, I don't want to ruin the surprise, but I'm planning on buying all that stuff from you soon. So don't sell it to anyone else. Which probably was the wrong thing to say because very short afterwards he came back and said, just heads up, Kevin Trudeau's also been reaching out about the collection as well. Wait, what? Someone else is, there's no one else as stupid. I remember thinking, there's no one else as insane as me that would actually spend $1.5 million on some books, and they dropped Kevin Trudeau's name.
Now, Napoleon Hill, at the turn of the century, was hired by the richest man in the world, Andrew Carnegie. And Andrew Carnegie said to Napoleon Hill, I want you to study the richest people on planet Earth for the next 20 years. So Napoleon Hill first wrote about it in a book called The Law of Success in 16 Lessons. Henry Ford got crazy that Carnegie allowed these secrets to be revealed. He got the book squashed and all the real secret information edited out. And then even that book was crunched down to Think and Grow Rich, and that was edited.